YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video. And man, to all of you watching right now, anyone who's clicking on from a post note, anyone who's just clicking on from watching, you're a real one, you're a GOAT. It means a lot to me. It makes me want to keep grinding, makes me want to keep uploading. So I do this for y'all, put that content out for the gang, for the fellas, for the ladies, for everybody. This is for y'all. But nah, if you got any content ideas, please put them in the comment section. Any idea is a good idea. If you have a build that you would like reviewed, put it in the comment section. Give me position, height, weight, wingspan, attributes, where you put your cap breakers, and the inspiration behind the build. First come, first serve. Whoever posts their comment first will get a build review. I'm a little bit behind right now on build reviews just because I got a lot of content I need to upload myself. But I promise y'all, we're gonna get to them. But yeah, y'all already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. Turn on post notifications. You do not want to miss a single upload. We got a lot of fire content coming out, so be on the lookout. But to today's video, we got a new build. This build wasn't really inspired by anybody. I've been making builds for a video, and this build I made was for me to make a build that would be the best build possible for the Memphis Grizzlies. They just traded Jaren Jackson, so I wanted to get someone back that's obviously a big, but is just an elite scorer, an elite defender, like can do everything, like an upgraded version of Jaren Jackson. That's what I was going after. So we came up with this build we got today. I think you guys are gonna like it. It's a fire build. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So first, you're gonna get shades of Deadlift Shrimp, if that's how you say his name, Andre Kirilenko, and Chet Holmgren. All new age type of bigs. Stretch the floor out, shoot the three, can still rebound and play some defense. Your archetype, the two-way skilled stretch. Once again, I was going for kind of like Jaren Jackson, trying to replace him on the Grizzlies while making the build just so much better. Go-to badges, we got set shot specialist on gold, off-ball pest on gold, pogo stick on gold. Top attributes, we got mid-range shot is an A, three-point shot is an A-, and post control is a B. Strengths, efficient mid-range score. I mean, I wanted the build, like I said, I want the build to be able to score with the best of them. And I want this to be like your superstar player on your team. So that's what I was going for with this build. Dangerous pick and pop option. Excellent on-ball defender. I wanted the build to be able to play defense, to be able to replace what was taken when Jaren Jackson was traded. Weaknesses, no big weaknesses to report, letting you know that this build is a fire build. I like it a lot. I think you guys are going to like it. I think you guys are going to love the attributes. Let's hit edit build and get right into the physicals and the attributes. So first, of course, position, we went power forward. The Grizzlies need a power forward bad. They do have Zach Edey at center, so I felt like power forward was the best option for them. Height, we went 6'10", of course. I wanted to make it 6'10", want to have a power forward, a true power forward. Weight, 225 pounds. I went 225, not for anything specific, just to have a little bit more weight on this build. It's not a lot, but I wanted to be able to get my speed with ball to 68 and still have some good attributes. Wingspan, we went 6'10". I like the 6'10" wingspan, want to be able to get 93-point shot. Please make sure you stay to the very end of the video if you want to see what I do with my cap breakers and my max +1s and +2s, because I promise you the build is good without them, but when we add those, it makes this build so much better. But let's hit continue and get right into those attributes. Okay, so with the attributes, once again, like I said, I wanted this build to be a better version of Jaren Jackson, someone who can actually handle the ball, can score in a multitude of ways other than catch and shoot threes or close floaters or hook shots, and then still be able to play defense and be a great playmaker at the same time. So that's what I was going for with this build. The attributes are going to reflect that, obviously, but if you want to see how much better this build gets, once again, stay until the end of the video where I will be showing you where I would put my cap breakers and my +1s and +2s. So up first, we got close shot, where I went 80 close shot. I didn't go 80 specifically for anything. I kind of just went 80 because I felt like for what I wanted out of this build to still be able to finish at a really good rate, 80 was good for big. So I like the 80 close shot on this build. Drive and layup, we went 70. This one's a little bit upsetting because I wish this could be higher. It just can't. I had to sacrifice something. Driving layup ended up being what it was. But as a 6'10" power forward, driving to the rack, you're probably not going to be taking layups too often anyway. So I'm cool with, you know, skimping down a little bit on the layup. Driving dunk, we went 79 driving dunk. This isn't the best, but still good enough to get you posterizer on bronze, get you some good dunk animations. This is probably something I'd cap break, so once again, stay until the end of the video so you can see what I do with the cap breakers. Standing dunk, we went 72. I went 72 because I wanted just enough to get that rise up on bronze. I wasn't trying to make like a pure post scorer or anything. I just wanted the build to be able to finish in a multitude of ways on this game. So that's why we got some of everything in the finishing category. Last but not least in finishing, we went 83 post control. Another thing that I'm definitely going to cap break up to 84, trying to get that post fade phenom as high as possible, but 83 is still really good. I like the 83, gives you some good badges, gives you a good level of post control for a build that I don't really want playing out the post too much, but you still have it. So it's going to allow that game to really open up and allow you to finish, play out of the post, shoot the ball, you know, all those good things. But that is all for the finishing. On to the shooting. Once again, I was trying to make a better version of Jaren Jackson, and Jaren Jackson is a great three-point shooter, so I had to make sure our shooting reflected that. So mid-range shot, we went 90 mid-range shot. I really want this build to be like your superstar. I want this build to be doing everything on the court for the Grizzlies. That's what I was looking for. With Ja Morant probably going to be getting traded, they're going to be looking for somebody to fill the void and be their star player. And I was kind of like, I guess the best version or the best example of what this build is and what I was going for is like Caleb Wilson at Chapel Hill. I think this build is almost like him, just more OP. But we got 90 mid-range shot, wanted to go high mid-range. Of course, we're big, want to play out of the post, want to be able to shoot post fades, post hop shots, all that good stuff. So we went very high on the mid-range because we are the star. That's what we're making it for. Three-point shot, we went 89 three-pointers. So shooting, obviously, elite. Jaren Jackson is an elite three-point shooter, so I wanted to make sure, once again, that we replace that and have high three-point shoot on this build. As you guys know, you get deep bomber at 90, so we will be putting a cap breaker here, and then probably on mid-range shot also. I'm not too sure yet, but we will be getting deep bomber on this build, so just keep that in mind. Then we got free throw, where I went 74 free throw. Not the best, not the worst, but you could definitely knock them down, and you're a big. Like, most bigs cannot shoot free throws, so didn't want to put too much here anyways. That's all for the shooting. On to the playmaking. Now, playmaking. As a 6'10 on this game, you can only get so much ball handle to allow you to really create buckets. But I did want this build to be able to pass the ball very well also. Like I said, this is going to be the star. So you're going to be playing through him, scoring, playmaking, all that stuff is going to go through him. So first, with pass accuracy, we got 76 pass accuracy. I think 76 is still really good. This might be something I cap break, maybe not. But 76 is still really good for big, especially. And that Grizzlies team has a lot of guards that pass the ball and know how to get assists and know how to run an offense while also being able to shoot the rock. So I like the 76. Going to allow you to still facilitate just a little bit on this big man build. Ball handle, we went 75. I think 75 is just the ball handle you need to go with when you're making a big. It's going to allow you good animations, get you handles for days and ankle assassin and unpluckable. So I like the 75 ball handle on most bigs, especially if you're making a big that you want to use to create its own bucket and score a lot of points. You got to have some ball handle. Speed with ball, we went 68, had to go 68 so we could get that lightning launch. Once again, you're trying to create your own bucket. If you're not fast, especially as a big, you're already slow. But if you're not lightning launch bronze fast, you might as well give up trying to score with the big man build. But that is all for the playmaking. I like the stats here. The 75 ball handle with the 68 speed with ball is really going to open up your game, allowing you to get to the rack, to drive to the rack, create your own bucket, to mix some people up and shoot a three or shoot a mid-range jumper or play out the post. Like, offensively, this build is incredible. So I like it a lot. Let's head to the defense, which is an area that I want to put a good amount of emphasis on. So interior defense, we went 74. Jaren Jackson is obviously a better defender than this by far, But I wasn't looking to make Jaren Jackson exactly. I just wanted to replace Jaren Jackson on that Grizzlies team. So keep that in mind as we're going through these attributes. But 74 interior on a 6'10", I think is enough. You're going to play hands up. You'll get some stops. I play hands up with a 6'3" guard against 7'4s and get stops. So I'm telling you, 74, I ain't going to say it's more than enough, but it is enough for you to get some stops. Perimeter defense, this is one area that I think a lot of 6'10s ignore, but I was not ignoring this because we are the star. We are the guy. Perimeter defense, we went 82. Perimeter defense is going to allow you to get challenger on silver, allow you to get immovable enforcer. Those are must-need badges when playing defense. You want this build to be able to play 1 through 5. You want to be able to switch 1 through 5 with this build, and that's what I was going for when I was making it. 82 on a 6'10", I feel gives you more than enough to be able to switch 1 through 5 on this build, so I like it a lot. On to the steal. Steal, I went 60 steal. Me personally, I don't spam square, so I don't put too much steal on my builds, but I think 60 is good enough for me because it allows me to play passing lanes here and there whenever I feel like I got a good opportunity to get a passing lane steal. So I like the 60 because it gives us that bronze interceptor. Lastly, in the defensive area, we got block. I want this to be very high. This is probably something I'm going to cap break, but for now, we had to go a little bit lower, and I went 77 block. This is going to allow you to get some glitchy cap breakers. I was really focused on trying to cap break this when I was making the build. Like, this is the attribute. I was for sure I want to cap break up, but it's going to allow you to get some glitchy cap breakers. 77 block is still pretty good. It's not terrible. It's not the best, but it's enough, especially if you, like, for this build, you're a scorer. You're a ball handler. You're not really supposed to be a defender. You're just able to. So I like the 77 block with the rest of the defensive attributes that we have on this build. That is all for the defense. On to the rebounding. I like how this build is rounded out a lot. Like I said, you can handle the ball, you can play make, you can shoot with the best of them and finish with the best of them, and you can play defense on a 6'10". So it only makes this build really, really good. Rebounding, we got offensive rebound where I went 60 offensive rebound. Now for rebounding, I wasn't trying to make a rebounder. They have someone who gets rebounds on the Grizzlies, and that is Zach Edey. So I'm not looking at putting a lot of rebound on this build, but we are still 6'10" power forward who's the star, who needs to be able to do everything. So we will be putting 80 defensive rebound on this build. 80 ain't the best, but it ain't the worst. You're a power forward. We're not asking you to get every single board, but you need to be able to rebound, which I think was a big issue with Jaren Jackson, is that he is not a good rebounder, bro. He just isn't. But I like the 80 defensive rebound on this build. Definitely going to allow you to grab boards here and there and maybe get a 10 board game here and there. I like it a lot. Definitely rounds this build out. On to the physicals, where I think this just makes this build, I don't think they make this build what the build is, but I do like the physicals for 6'10". So speed, we got 75 speed. I like the 75 speed a lot. You're 6'10", so you're going to be much faster than a lot of other 6'10s. Maybe not on this game because a lot of people skip out on strength and go lightest weight so they can get the most speed, but I like 75 speed. It feels good to me, especially on a 6'10". Agility, we went 70 agility. You're not super fast, you're not super slow, you're not super quick, you're not a turtle. Want to be able to move around. 70 is going to allow you to move around just a little bit, but let's remember at the end of the day, you are still a big, so you should not be flying around the court. That's just facts. Strength, we went 83 strength. I wanted to go higher, but once again, you don't get this type of player and ask him to set screens or to back down people. Like, he has enough to be able to back down people and set some screens, but you're not asking this build to do that. You're asking him to go be great, to be an elite scorer, to play make, to play defense. You're not asking him to really set screens. You're asking him to do everything else, and you're having people set screens for him. So didn't want to go too high on the strength, but we went 83 so I could get brick wall on silver, immovable enforcer silver, post powerhouse silver. Just get all these badges that are really going to allow this build to be very good, because y'all know me, I feel the more badges a build has, obviously the better it is. So I like the 83. It's not a lot, it's not too low, still allows you to be strong. And I mean, with every other attribute you got on this build, it rounds this build out so well. Last but not least, we got vertical, where I went 80 vertical. This is going to allow you to get posterizer on silver, contacts, allow you to get better badges for defense, better blocks, better rebounds. So I like this a lot. But the build as far as attributes are fire. I think it's a really good build. Even without cap breakers, you're still going to be able to do a lot of things. You can obviously change some stuff up, but if you change it up, you won't be able to get the cap breakers I'm gonna get. And the cap breakers that you get with this build are fire. So let's hit continue and hop right into those. Here we are with the cap breakers, and as you can see off rip, you get some pretty good cap breakers all around. Not a lot, but the build is already juiced up so much that you really don't need too many crazy cap breakers on this build. I see a couple things that I like already. I already looked through and picked out everything that I do want. So we're going to go through our cap breakers and our max plus ones and plus twos. I will be telling you where I put a max plus one or plus two if I have one in that area of attribute, like finishing, shooting, playmaking, etc. I'll be telling you when I put a max plus one on a badge in that area as we go along. So just stick around, listen, and pay attention, because the cap breakers make this build so fire. So to start out with the cap breakers, we will be putting 5 cap breakers on driving dunk. This is going to allow us to get 87 driving dunk, giving us silver posterizer, giving us contacts, all that good stuff. That's why we had to upgrade that vertical. Obviously this turns you into an elite finisher. Now you can boom on people. Now you can play out the post. Now you can post spin and dunk on people. Allows your finishing to really, you know, become a lot more effective. Then following that, we will be taking 1 cap breaker and putting it on post control to get 84 post control, giving us that Hall of Fame post fade phenom. Obviously at 6'10", Hall of Fame post fade phenom, you're gonna be shooting right over people, scoring post fades, post hop shots. It's gonna feel so easy to score with this build. I think those two things really round out the finishing on this build, making this build a lot better as a finisher. On to the next thing, which is, or before we go, we will be taking a tier 1 plus 1 and put it on posterizer to get gold posterizer. That's the only thing we have in the finishing section, if I'm not mistaken. Now, up next, we will be taking 3 cap breakers and putting them on mid-range shot to get 93 mid-range shot. This is going to give us Hall of Fame set shot and then gold shooting everywhere else. Really rounding this build out. We will be specializing in shooting, so 2 of those cap breakers will come from build specialization going on a mid-range shot. We will be taking our plus 1 from build specialization and putting it on set shot specialist to get legend set shot specialist. And then Shifty Shooter is a tier 2 badge on this build, so we're going to take our tier 2 plus 1 and put it on Shifty to get Hall of Fame Shifty Shooter. So now you're an elite shooter. So an elite finisher, elite shooter already off of a couple cap breakers, bro. And I got 19 of them, so y'all know this build is about to get crazy. Following the mid-range, we will be putting 1 cap breaker on 3-point shot to get 93-point shot, as we discussed earlier. This is going to give us deep bomber takeover. We will be taking our plus 2 from shooting specialization and putting it on limitless range to get Hall of Fame limitless range on a 6'10" build. So just to recap real quick, gold posterizer and contacts with 87 driving dunk, 84 post control to get Hall of Fame post fade phenom, 93 mid-range shot to get Hall of Fame set shot and shooting badges, and then we're putting plus 1s and plus 2s here. This build is insane for 6'10". Getting a bucket is going to be no problem. Now, on to the next area. We will be taking 4 cap breakers and putting them on pass accuracy to get 85 pass accuracy to unlock all the passing badges. This is going to give you bailout. This is going to give you break starter. This is going to give you dimer. This is going to give you versatile visionary. Going to allow you to really become that playmaker that I was talking about. I want this build to be able to dish, assist, and really be a playmaker. Now you got 85 pass accuracy. Crazy. So now you're an elite playmaker, an elite shooter, and an elite finisher. Come on now. At 6'10". Like, it's just crazy. Last but not least, we will be taking 5 cap breakers and putting them on block to get 88 block for gold high flying denier and silver paint patroller. The badges we have left, we will be taking a tier 1 plus 1 and putting it on paint patroller to get gold paint patroller. Then we're going to take our tier 2 plus 1, the last one we have, and put on immovable enforcer to get gold immovable enforcer. We did miss this, but we're going to take our tier 2 plus 2 and put it on lightning launch to get gold lightning launch on this build. Like, offensively, you're a problem. Defensively, you're a problem, obviously. Our last tier 1 plus 2 will be going on rebound chaser to get Hall of Fame rebound chaser. So 80 ain't the best for big, but the Hall of Fame rebound chaser badge to go with that is really going to allow you to grab some boards and become the big man that a team would need. So I like this build a lot. I think the attributes are fire. I think the cap breakers are fire that make this build just OP, in my opinion. I think this build is fire. I think it can do everything. I think it's a great big man build. If you're looking to make a big man build, you guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about this build. Is it fire? Is it trash? If it's trash, tell me why you think it's trash. Don't just call it trash or I'm gonna ignore you. But let's hit exit and get back to the scouting report. Back to the scouting report, and once again, you're going to get shades of Deadlift Shrimp, Andre Kirilenko, and Chet Holmgren. Your archetype, the two-way skilled stretch. I think this is a fire build. I think that's a fire build name. I think it encapsulates every single thing that we were trying to make. Once again, you guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about this build. Now, grading this build from A to F on being able to use it in multiple game modes, A+. A+. Elite finisher. Elite shooter, elite playmaker, can handle the ball, gold lightning launch, elite defender, great rebounder. You can't tell me this is not a wonderful big man to have on any team. You can take it to the ones, you got the defense, the ball handling, and the scoring to cook other bigs. Take it to the twos, you're the perfect big for the twos. Or if you want to be annoying and run a big lineup, there you go. You got the playmaking. Take it to the threes, you could be the 1, the 2, or the 3 if you want to run a big lineup, or if you want to run a lineup where you got a normal guard and then a big and another big. You can do that with this build because it's got the defense. Take it to 5s. You can play the 3 through the 5, bro. Like, this build is amazing. I think it's a fire build. I think it's a great big man build. If I didn't already have one, I'd probably make this. But once again, you guys let me know how you feel about this build in the comment section. This is all I got for y'all today, so please subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you love 2K content, hit that sub button and that like button, and be on the lookout for more content. That's all I got for y'all today. I love you all, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.